Welcome to Fox 8 Extra. I'm Stefani Schaefer. I am so excited about today. I've been waiting for 365 days to talk about this because we're talking about a decades old, several decades, over 50 years. It's a tradition here in Cleveland. It also happens to be one of my favorite events of the year. I could call it a holiday. And I'm very serious to tell you that my mother and I have changed vacation plans just to make sure we are in town for this event. Here's my mother and I over COVID, obviously, and we had our masks on, but Designer Dress Days sale is hosted by my sweet, precious, dear friends, the ladies of the National Council of Jewish Women, the Cleveland chapter here. And this particular sale gives ladies across Northeast Ohio a chance to shop new and gently worn exclusive designer brands, as well as handbags and fur coats, jewelry, accessories, you name it, you can get it there. But the big reason why it's so exciting and why I love talking about this event, and even more so supporting this event, is that it also supports such wonderful causes here in the city of Cleveland. All of the proceeds pay for the organization's volunteer activities in the community that happen 365 days a year. They support a variety of issues that surround education, social justice, foster care, mentoring, voting rights, and help support victims of sexual violence. More than 250 volunteers work together to make this event of Designer Dress Day sale possible. So with all of that, I'd like to introduce to you my friends and also these amazing ladies. Please welcome the president of Cleveland chapter of National Council of Jewish Women, Marcy Schwartz, and also we have wonderful volunteer, and you've been the bones behind all of this too for many, many years, Debbie Rosenthal. Ladies, thank you for being with us.
Thank you for having us.
Just as I was reading that, I saw some of those pictures. Long hair, short hair, pregnant with babies, not. You can see I've been going to this now for 33 years. I've been going to your event. It's an incredible tradition that you guys have put on, and it's evolved so much over the years. Tell us about Designer Dress Day sale and what it's all about.
So, this is our 56th sale.
56,
Yep,
wow.
so you got that right. We get donations of clothing and accessories, etc., throughout the year, and we take out the very best of the best all year long, save them up for this huge sale. So much excitement. So many people, as you said, are coveting this sale and looking forward to it. And it supports all of the work we do in the community.
Well, we want to get to that, again, all of the work that you guys do. I mean, it really, truly is amazing. I remember the first year I started working at Channel 8, some of the ladies here in the newsroom were telling me about this sale and about how exciting it is. Once you guys announce the date, everyone just gets all excited. And I remember the first time I went, women were lined up in the dark hours, early morning hours, and getting their space in line. People were dropping off coffee to them as they were waiting for hours. When you open up the door, it's like that mad rush when like the Cabbage Patch dolls were like the thing, but no one's shoving or pushing anyone out of the way. It is such a fun thing to experience, and I had never experienced anything like it before. You guys do work, as you mentioned, all year round in collecting this stuff, but from what I understand it starts because you also have, that's open all year round, is Thriftique, which you can purchase all of these great, even housewares, men's clothing, children's things, all sorts of things. Then you started realizing, wow, we're getting Chanel purses, Gucci outfits, this and that. So then that's how you've made this a different, special thing. Talk a little bit about that, Debbie.
Well, Designer Dress Days is a special event. We have a retail arm at NCJW called Thriftique Showroom, which is open Wednesday through Friday, some Saturdays. And the community is so generous. They donate all of their goods, their housewares, their clothes, men's clothes, shoes, jewelry, handbags, and furniture. And as Marcy mentioned, we have volunteers that come in and sort everything piece by piece. We hang things up. We sometimes clean them, donated goods, what have you, and we take out the best of the best for designer dress days for our special event. And it really is a huge fundraiser for us. But it's not only that, it is so much fun. We have about 250 volunteers working the sale, just the 3-day sale. And we also have about 10 to 12 volunteers throughout the year in the warehouse, sorting the clothes, hanging them, pricing them, bagging them up so they don't get ruined over the for the whole year that they're stored. So, and we have so much fun. Every time we go through a bag and we look through something and we say, oh my God, look at this treasure. Yes! What a beautiful Chanel jacket we got. What a beautiful Alice and Olivia leather coat that we got. Everybody wants to try it on. Everyone wants to, touch it and feel it. And it's so much fun. We have a really great time doing everything.
Everything
and it's for
is
a great
treasure.
cause.
I
Yes,
mean, it really
everything.
truly is. And I can't tell you how many things over the years that I've purchased that still have the tags on it. And it'll have a tag that could be $1,800, and then you guys are selling it for maybe $70 or $50. I mean, it's just amazing some of the neat things that you get. A lot of it too has been worn one time, where a lady will buy something for an event or a wedding or something, and then doesn't have another opportunity to wear it, and then they donate it. I mean, really, every single piece is really special.
Right.
And you both mentioned what this goes to. You all work so hard preparing designer dress days all year, but you all work all year for the great things that you do that support such great charity work. I mean, you ladies, I always say you're an army. You truly are an army out in the community working. Touch base a little bit more about some of the charities that you guys support.
So our mission is to uplift women, children, and families in our community to improve their lives, and to advocate for individual rights and freedoms as well. So we have different aspects of our organization. Community service is a big one. We support and work with children who've aged out of foster care. We have a program for victims of sexual abuse. When they come to the emergency rooms, they get these bags of warm, soft clothing, know that they feel supported, and give them a little bit of dignity back. Everything we do is about dignity. We have a program called Charity Wear, where people donate children's clothing, and again, similarly, we sort through everything, make sure it's the kind of clothing that you would want to give a loved one. Really good quality. They're all laundered, folded, sorted, and then orders come in, and we curate a bag of clothing for an individual child by their size and interests, so it feels like a gift. Everything is about dignity and uplifting the individual.
That's amazing.
We also are very, very strong in our literacy efforts. We maintain and stock about 100 little free libraries throughout the Cleveland area, with probably about 3,000 books a month. We have a crew of volunteers that do the stocking and sorting and cleaning and labeling of every single book, so that children feel like they can see themselves in some of the stories that we stock in those libraries. We also have reading buddies, and we do one-on-one reading in schools, so huge variety of different things. That just barely touches the surface.
Sure, I know. I mean, I remember one year reading, almost 50 charities that you run all year round, and you're everywhere. You're not just on the east side, you're in inner city and really helping to improve the lives of so many people who we don't hear about in the city of Cleveland. What you do in uplifting men, women, and children is remarkable.
One of our programs actually is called livespecial.com, and it's an online resource for individuals and their families with special needs. It's about inclusion, it's about accessibility, and it's a huge resource. We do a lot of boot camps and special trainings for those groups, and that actually has a huge reach, sometimes across the country even.
It's amazing. My little army. You guys are a little army. What would you add to that? I know there's a lot that you both worked together on too over the years.
Oh, sure. Mostly my volunteer work has been with Share What You Wear and Designer Dress Days, not hands-on with the community, but behind the scenes. And it's very touching to see a child come in and grab their bag of clothes and see all these new items, tennis shoes, health and beauty aids that they need. And just see them walk out with a smile on their face. It brings goosebumps to me.
Well, what you ladies do all year brings goosebumps to me, and I don't mean that lightly. I mean that with all my heart, because you all have children that you're raising and families that you have yourself and parents that you're taking care of, but yet you are all doing so much in the community 24/7 all year round, and I applaud you all for what you do. You know, I always talk about and highlight every year Designers Dress Days, and it's just a special day for me. Besides like chocolate and puppies, it's one of my favorite things, and it's going out there and shopping and exploring, but also it's seeing all of you every year and get to catch up with you, and that's always such a light for me. So I'm always so grateful, but even more so when we don't talk about enough are the great things that you do in the community. So
we have a lot of fun doing it together,
I can tell.
too. Yeah.
Now, if people would like to learn more about the National Council of Jewish Women, where do they start to maybe be a part of or help volunteer in some way?
So National Council of Jewish Women Cleveland is not just women. It is not just Jewish. Anyone who wants to get involved and make a difference can join. You would visit ncjwcleveland, all one word.org. That's our website, and there's all sorts of information on how you can be in touch with our office.
And we should say too, and you mentioned some of the things that they do aren't just here in Cleveland, but nationally and globally what you've done. You're the voice for so many. So I just applaud you all. And
Thank you.
You ladies, you're amazing. We are going to take a short break. We're going to talk about some more good stuff, and we're going to show you some more good stuff. So coming up, look, we're going to jump over there, show you some of the great things that you can find this year, this weekend here in Cleveland. More of Fox 8 Extra when we return. Stick with us. Welcome back. All right, so now to the fun part. Are you ready? Shop. We're going to show you some of the types of treasures that you can find at this special event. And as you saw in the last break, the rows and rows and rows of clothes. I was just telling you guys, when I get there almost flustered and a little overwhelmed because there's so much that you have, and you have it beautifully categorized as in winter coats or sports coats that were a little more fun to wear to a football game or sporting event, and then nice suits, and then nice formal wear, sweaters. So you really do have it. So you all work so hard on doing that. Marcy and Debbie, great to have you with us.
Thank you.
So I wanted to show this. Today I wore this on the news desk to anchor. This is a St. John outfit, and I have had this for at least 20 years, and it just wears so well, and I just love this outfit. This is always one of those that I wear on the anchor desk, and I always get comments from people saying, I love that, where did you get it? So I always love to share. But I wanted to show you some of my little finds over the years. Last year, I think I got this scarf that I've worn here at work. It's a Bob Mackie scarf, which is a big designer, and I just, not necessarily that, I just love the color. So this is fun to wear with a little blazer or something more formal, or with a little sweater, but such a great find. And I remember it was maybe like $20, like incredible. And then of course there's all the Chanel stuff, and I have a lot of Chanel fun scarves, but this is one of my Chanel scarves that I got a few years ago, and I just absolutely love it. This is one that my mom called, can I borrow that Chanel? And these are like, I think I've had these 18 years now.
Oh,
and then I got them at Designer Dress Day sale, but
Fabulous.
Fendi jeans with this great little trim of pink. It's just, they're so fun. And I look forward to warm weather so I can wear them all fall and winter long. But just some of the great things that you can get. I mean, we're just like, don't even know where to start. But you brought some of your finds too.
I did.
Debbie, show us.
This was one of my very first purchases when I started volunteering. I think I bought it on the second day. This is my very own Chanel handbag.
She's so cute.
I covet it, and it's just, I love it.
It is darling.
Yeah.
And you said,
And we had a very generous donor that donated this for the good of NCJW Cleveland.
Which would be a couple of $1,000.
Yes.
You bought it for
Easily.
200. I mean, just adorable. And the chain goes longer, so you can just even wear it over the shoulder.
That's one of my favorite
What else did you bring?
I
this
also, other handbag, Judith Lieber, beautiful jewels. And I mean, some of her handbags are in museums. They're absolutely stunning. But this is very wearable.
Oh, that's beautiful. All right, so in all purses, you can get backpacks there, tote bags there.
A variety of sizes, shapes,
Small
everything,
goods,
price points.
And you do have a lot of like the designer stuff, but then you also have maybe a different tier of like Marc Jacobs and like stuff that you might be able to even get for $15, $20 too.
Right. I mean, we have Tory Burch. We have Marc Jacobs, as you said.
This is a Michael Kors.
A Michael Kors.
Right.
We have a vintage purse here.
Oh,
So yeah, we get treasures from some people's estate sales that don't sell, and they donate what's left.
Well, I love the jewelry too that you have in there, and that's some new pieces, but then I'll look and say, wow, this must be someone's grandmother's piece that just means so much, because those estate sales really are incredible. And these are like really one-of-a-kind little treasures. They really, truly are.
We do. We have fine jewelry, and a lot of the jewelry stores do donate some of their vintage pieces to us, which is lovely.
Well, you
generous. So.
all have had such a wonderful reputation that people are so happy to help, and no doubt. You brought along some great coats. I have such a great wardrobe because of accumulating all of this stuff and going every year, but I love you always have a lot of Burberry jackets. This is a beautiful jacket. Look at that and the detail of the Burberry inside. And then you have this on sale for $200, but this is a jacket that probably would start at $1,800 or $2,000, and it doesn't even look worn.
No, it's perfect.
No, it's in perfect condition.
And you have along some great sweaters. Tell us about some of these cashmere.
So we have cashmere sweaters, which are absolutely stunning. And, you know, as we said earlier, we do try and keep them as pristine as possible, and we'll clean them up a little bit. But I mean, cashmere sweaters are so expensive these days, but I mean, we're selling them for $25 to $50. So this one is about $35. So
it's amazing.
They're so soft, and cashmere sweaters last forever. And that's the one thing about designer dress days. It's sustainable shopping too.
Oh, right. These are almost 20 that I've had this same thing.
Right. And like our kids' generation are all about sustainable shopping, and they're going to thrift stores and they're going to resale stores. And this is just another way that people can shop in the city. So it's a worthy cause.
It really is. I'm so glad that you brought that up, because I think we're really seeing the younger generation love to do this. So this is a tradition that you can go bring your daughter with you, or a niece, or your mother. And I don't know if I've ever gone a year without bringing my mom. This is something that we look forward to every year. You do it in the fall. So she always says, Sissy, don't give me anything for Christmas, just whatever I purchase, that'll be my Christmas present. So, which she knows she's gonna get nice Christmas presents, but it's always our fun little tradition just to shop, and then we'll try things on, and it's just beyond purchasing stuff. It's just a really fun thing. You have families that will come over from other states.
Right, we have mother-daughter teams come over from all over Ohio, some from Michigan, and it's a happening event. It is such a fun, happening
all
event.
sizes and shapes too. We have, from size 2 up to 20 plus.
Yeah.
So we have all sizes, beautiful clothing, racks and racks of like these cashmere sweaters in every size and color, and we make sure everything is in pristine condition. We check for any flaws, any pilling, any holes, anything that's soiled, and it gets recycled.
Right. And again, we want to remind everyone too that if you cannot catch Designer Dress Day sale happening this weekend, you can always go to Thriftique, because I love to shop there, and you have then the housewares, men's clothing, shoes too. I've gotten Gucci shoes there. I mean, and Louboutins also too. I mean, you guys really have incredible stuff that you can really take advantage of that all year round if you're unable to catch it this weekend.
Well, and especially we don't sell shoes at designer dress
Right.
days, so all of those go over to Thrift Tea.
Yes, yes, that's where I've gotten those. So you can get some really good finds there. Tell us about the jacket, Marcy, behind you.
Oh, this is really special. This is Alice and Olivia. Probably retails for about $2,000, I'm guessing, Debbie?
Probably.
Yeah, and we have it marked at $200.
Oh my gosh.
It's a size 12, but I do know that someone tried it on who's probably a size 6, and it looked equally well on her.
Oh, it's so sharp.
Yeah, I think everybody's sort of coveting that.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it feels if the leather feels like butter, doesn't it?
It's beautiful.
and it's
in
in
the
pristine
back is,
condition
oh
too.
my gosh, look at that. Okay, all I can say is that's got Rock and Roll Hall of Fame induction ceremony written
All over it.
with some cool black pants and black boots, right? Oh,
Yeah.
it's super cute. We have some jackets here in the front too. Tell us about some of the things here you have.
Well, there's this blue
Oh, yeah.
and black Burberry
I'm
jacket
gonna
that
get
is
this and
just
just hold this
fabulous.
up to
It's
the
like
camera.
an evening jacket. It's gorgeous. I don't know how old it is. I'm not good with the dates,
But it's pristine.
but it's
Oh,
pristine.
it is amazing. I mean, look at this. This is so sharp. And the detail back here is just absolutely adorable. That's the fun thing, is that you just never know what you're going to find. You come across all the really, really neat stuff. That is beautiful.
There are so many treasures that we have that if you don't make it the first day of the sale, by the third day of the sale, there's still treasures, because you might not see something as someone's trying it on in the dressing room, and
or
it
there's
comes
just
out.
so much that you can't get through. I keep finding things all weekend long. Oh, I like that.
Right, it was hidden somewhere,
yeah,
right?
it was hidden, right,
Because you have
exactly.
so much to see. So generally, a lot of women I know, a lot of friends will be there for hours, and it's one of those things like bring a snack in your bag, because you want to make sure you're well hydrated, well
Right.
fed, because this is an experience. Once you get there, you really want to go through everything.
There's so much energy.
Yeah.
There are about 250 volunteers throughout the entire weekend, and working tirelessly, but always with a smile on their face, helping customers and wanting the customers to walk out happy, because they're doing it for a good cause.
And you do have a fitting room, so ladies,
yeah.
you are
Yeah.
able to try
Yes.
things on in the fitting room just to make sure, because you cannot return things. Because once once the sale is over, and then you still mark things down as the days progress. or
Not
no?
necessarily.
Okay.
We see how it's going.
Okay.
So there's no guarantees on that.
Yes.
But we have had price reductions in the past.
Right.
Yes.
Well, it's amazing. Whatever the prices are, you're getting an incredible bargain. I mean, it's really great stuff.
I just want to also emphasize that all of our fine purses are authenticated to the best that we can with an expert. So our fine jewelry and our fine purses, you can feel very confident about.
And I know you do that with the fur coats too. That you have experts who have worked in the fur industry, and they know what these coats are valued at and how authentic they are, but you will never believe the prices too. And a lot of faux fur too. I purchased a lot of the faux fur from you ladies, and they're so exquisite. And you would have no idea that they're not real. And they're nice and warm too.
And they're
Right.
fun.
And they're
Yeah,
fun.
they're fun.
One of my big buys that I bought over the years was a fur-lined jean jacket.
Oh,
it was like a
fun.
cropped jean jacket in like a burnt umber color. Underneath, I think it was fox. It was just very fun to wear.
Yeah.
And when I was done wearing it, I redonate it to
And see, and a lot of the ladies do that.
Yeah.
And I've done that too. I cannot donate these yet. I'm sorry. But one day
That's a
I
never
will
donate.
redonate these.
Right.
My daughter's worn them. We just love them. Tell us again, remind everyone the hours this weekend that the sale is happening for Saturday.
Saturday and Sunday, it's from 10 to 5 at Legacy Village,
Right next to
right
Dick's.
next to Dick's Sporting Goods.
And it's in such a huge space. It's the old Our House furniture
Yeah,
space.
it's a beautiful space, and it's spread out enough that you can really feel comfortable.
You can. Just trust me, take my word for it. It is such a wonderful experience. Go for a chunk of time if you can, because you will just never believe the amazing
And keep coming
things that
back,
you see.
because you
Come the
keep
next
never
time.
know what you're
finding
gonna
Yeah,
find.
it's so true. It's so true. Ladies, thank you for coming
Thank
on
you.
and sharing all of this with us. I will see you. I'm so excited. I can't wait to be there. If you're looking for, we didn't even bring this up, an address for an event, and I have emceed so many charity events over the years. with dresses that I've found at designer dress day sale. I mean, if your daughter has prom or homecoming or any kind of dances coming up or whatever functions, you will find exquisite different things that are just, it's exciting. Ladies, thank you both
Thank you for having
Thank
us.
you.
today. We appreciate it. I can't wait to see what you have this year.
Yeah, we're very, very excited.
Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. And check out too all of the wonderful things that the National Council of Jewish Women Cleveland do. Please check out the website. Of course, they're always accepting donations to help their missions, that they help everyone in the city of Cleveland. And if you need their help, reach out to them also.
Absolutely.
So in the meantime, thank you for being with us. And ladies, thank you for being the great army that you are and helping with the National Council of Jewish Women. And on that note, I have to run, and thank you so much for being with us. We'll see you again next week. So long.